Oh, g'day guys. Matt here, full screen version of, which probably isn't everyone's cup of tea, but just got back from walking the dog, and whilst I was heading around, I thought I might try something new, and with a few bets going forwards, I might actually take my reaction as to how they all go. I watch a couple of English versions of that type of thing and quite enjoy it. But I might just sort of try and practice a bit of overlay of bets and that type of thing. Um, so it won't be a second here. So you can see here we've just got a couple of betting overlays. So a couple of bets that we place. So first thing I might do is just go to the YouTube. This is my Twitter page. If I just actually, we'll just
The Devonport meeting for
play the
Friday,
best bets if I can just
Tusker
find.
G might get out of the wrong crop. Odds in races. The two Campbell 3-year-olds in races four. We'll kick off in race one. The two Campbell 3-year-olds in races 4 and 6, aren't they? Yeah, I think both of those will win if you're into multis. And the roughie in race 8, Red Fox. So the two best bets, race 1 and race 9. So in race 9 it was Sushi Express number 5. And race 1 number 2, Blooming Edge. So
I'll just wrap that up there. So just confirming then, so the best bets on the card were, I've actually got the Devonport results here, were in race 1 and race 9. So it was race 1, number 2, Blooming Edge, and race 9, number 5 in Sushi Express. The two Barry Campbell 3-year-olds in races 4 and 6. So I did actually select a roughie in race 8, but that was scratched. So let's concentrate on the 4 races here. So first of all, in race 1, we back Blooming Edge. I'll just, so you can see here, we backed it at $6.50. And we can see here that he jumped at $3, so we got the right price. None of these, I don't think there were any scratchings on the day, to be honest, in any of the races that I had collects in. So the prices were net of deduction as well. So we'll just watch the replay here. Probably would have made good viewing if I was watching this race live, to be honest. So barrier 1, green colours, settles 3 back the inside, third last. You can see here, going past the post with a lap to go. David Perez aboard, so having a look around there. So you can see from here, he's the only horse travelling. Everything else is flat out. And he savaged the line the start before. Still no chance to build the revs or anything. Goes back to the inside, gets 1 with the whip, 2 with the whip, and then has to grab hold again. Yeah, so that was a fun watch, as you can imagine. So might have made for good viewing, as I mentioned, as I wasn't the happiest camper in the world after that race, but take some solace that you back the right horse at the right price. So don't think there's probably wins that race 9 times out of 10. So sometimes you just got to, you win a lot of races sometimes when you're lucky. The horse is unlucky behind you, so you try to rationalise it and justify it a little bit like that. So the next bet that we had was, I don't back too many shorties, but I backed Mazzini. Over there, so at 500 at $1.60. And as you can see, it started at $1.18. Don't back, as I said, don't back too many at that type of price, but the price was just a gift. So straight to the front, makes its own luck. Previous start, as I mentioned in the preview, it won a feature 3-year-old race in Launceston on the same night as the Conquering Stakes at Weight for Age. Same track and distance, and virtually ran identical time. Dominant in that win, beat a really good horse that day. And this was as easy a watch as you're ever going to see. This is like finding money in the street, to be honest. Grabs hold now. So, and also mentioned a multi there as well. So I'll just actually get rid of the Mazzini bet off the screen. So we took the multi. If I can find the actual with the other stablemate. So it was $250 at virtually 5 to 4. So Sinai was the second leg, and it started at $1.28. You can see there we took $1.40 in the multi and $1.60. So, and I thought this was a dead set 2-horse race. I thought Jaguar Stone was almost a better thing to run second than Sinai was to actually win the race. So I got a bit greedy and went for a bit of a double dip here in this race. So with Jaguar Stone, I thought we might be able to back 2 winners in the race. So as you can see here, on the fave out market, I backed Jaguar Stone at $3.30 a couple of times, so 280 net on for sort of like a 900 collect. And the watch was as easy as you're going to see. Here as well. So sorry, I'm just mucking around, learning how to navigate these images and how to pop them on screen and the like. But we'll just watch this race here as well. So Sinai goes straight to the front. Jaguar Stone moving up into third on the outside. Short of its best trip this, but always strong to the line. So I was licking my lips here when everything else is underwriting behind it. They were never going to run it down. You can see still travelling here. And Jaguar Stone just extending on the opposition. As I mentioned, it was easy watch. You knew she was never going to stop. So as they hit the line, it's what, 2.5 lengths by 3.5, 4. Yep, so a couple of the easiest watches you're ever going to see there. As we mentioned in race 8, the roughie there was Red Fox, mainly because it drew barrier 2 and the map of the race looked to suit. If you look how the race ultimately unfolded, whilst it did get scratched, the leader ran third and the winner sat leaders back and 3 back the inside ran fourth. So it was fence dominated race, so it would have got every chance. No one hell it would have beaten the winner who won for fun, but it probably would have been around the exotics mix somewhere. So wasn't pretty happy with how I'd expected the race to be run there. And the other bet that we had was in the Sheffield Cup on Sushi Express, which we backed at $7, just to confirm that. So yep, there's the Sushi Express bet. So I'll just actually click that off. So, and this was well ridden by Lauren Bingley.
1650 metres.
Bounces out here, the red cap and the black gold with the, is it yellow, what they call it, epaulets, are they? Is it? Don't hold me to that. So outside the leader here, hands up and managed to get a good trail mid-race. So you can see 1 out, 1 back here. Favourite kicks for home here. Other favourites are all in the mix here. You've got, looked a pretty thin race. I think there are only 4 horses under 20 to 1, and yet it's the leader, Sushi in the red cap, the longest yard with the white cap out wide, and Blonde Star in the lime colours out wide. So, and they all settled down to fight it out. And see here, it's just in for the fight here, Sushi Express. The other horse never gets closer than a neck. You know, it could have gone another 200 metres and wouldn't have gone past. Just keeps finding and finding. So that was an easy watch. So what started out as a disastrous day with Blooming Edge did turn out all right in the end. So, so that's just obviously something we might do moving forwards. Just with this channel as well. I'm just really struggling, as you can probably tell, because I spend 99% of the time by myself. The art of conversations deserted me. So it's more a self-improvement thing as much as anything. Plus, it gives me a bit of an outlet to do things. Technology's always been something that's eluded me. So something I always wanted to know more about and to do, but bit of a nuffy on that front. So play along with me as we navigate our way through things. So, but new year, intending to do a few things. Hopefully get out and about sort of with the dog and just a bit of general sport conversation and things like that as well. So be a bit of a work in progress, but yeah, if you stick along, there'll be a bit of this and a bit of that. So until then, I'll leave you with it, and yeah, might pop a few other things up before Christmas, and then I'll start promoting a few of these things on a bit of a wider basis instead of just with a bit of the same old 2 or 3 people at the moment. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys, and until next time, I'll leave you with it. Cheers.